Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jeremy Johnson. The Trojans baseball team made the trip across the Mississippi to take on Ole Miss on Tuesday. We were in Oxford to cover the game.
Last Tuesday, the Trojans took on the Ole Miss Rebels with a chance to win their second straight game in Oxford for the first time since 2001. It was an unusual 11 o'clock start for the game, as it was kids' game at Swayze Field, where 6,100 Northern Mississippi elementary school students were bused to the park to enjoy the game. The Trojans got out to an early 3-1 lead in the second inning behind back-to-back home runs from sophomore Cade Martin and senior Cooper Chaplin. However, despite not trailing through the opening 5 frames and out-hitting Ole Miss 13-8, Little Rock couldn't hold on to the lead and dropped the meeting 7-4.
Man, hard to not wonder what if, but you can't do that in baseball. But man, these guys competed. I thought the quality of bats all day were outstanding. Halfway through the season, I'm looking forward to Friday night and getting back on the field with these guys.
The Trojans won't be back at Gary Hogan Field until next Friday when they'll welcome in Eastern Illinois. Max Coltrane, Trojan Truth.
The University of Arkansas at Little Rock unveiled its new head coach last Tuesday, bringing fresh energy and a new direction to the program. Fans and university officials were on hand as the coach shared their vision for the team and outlined the expectations for the upcoming season. The hire comes as the program looks to rebuild and make a strong push moving forward. Grace Wilson and Timothy Wainwright were at the press conference and have our full report.
The Trojan Truth is here for the press conference. New head basketball coach for the ULR Trojans, Travis Ford.
A new chapter begins for Trojan basketball as Frank Cuervo officially introduces the program's next leader. University officials, players, and fans gathered to welcome new head coach Travis Ford, signaling a fresh start and high expectations for the future.
For those of you I've not had the pleasure to meet, my name is Frank Cuervo, and I have the honor of being the Little Rock Director of Athletics. I told these guys this, I'm going to do my job at getting out in the community, and I want you to get to know me. I want there to be a connection.
Travis Ford says building that connection is a top priority, emphasizing fan support, campus pride, and creating a program the entire Little Rock community can truly call its own. Trojan Truth's Timothy Wainwright spoke with some of the basketball players after the conference.
My name is Kalen Robinson, grad student. I'm excited for him. Euler is a good program, and he's coming to nice city, Little Rock. We from here, so I'm excited for him. I mean, we hungry, so I know he's excited to be here, but we all gonna feed off each other, and hopefully he gonna feed off us too. So we all excited for the new season to come up. We not looking forward to a losing season, so we're just gonna try to work every day and get some wins.
Over spring break, the Eisenhower Library put together a couple of archaeological displays on the first floor for students to come and see. This teased the workings for a much larger collection that was in the works.
This last week, we got an insight at a new showcase happening at the university's library, where students can come admire a few displays of archaeological collections on the first floor. I spoke with some of the library's student workers and learned that the library is working on building a full gallery on the 5th floor that is currently anticipated to be ready by the fall 2026 semester. Students can now come see the display in progress, showcasing several dinosaur teeth and other fossils, as well as an insight into the findings in a typical archaeological display. Library officials welcome students and hope that the display will garner interest from students and faculty alike. I'm Isaac Luzader with the Trojan Truth.
With spring break bringing many back outside preparing for a summer of family and fun, UA Little Rock's Health Fair is the first stop on the road to a successful summer. The Trojan Truth sat down with Director of Health Services, Chanel Smith, for more on the yearly event. UA Little Rock held its annual health fair to kick off the Health and Wellness Month on campus, which saw students make their way throughout the day to be educated and informed on the many health options offered, not only on campus, but within the community.
Arkansas Minority Health Commission that's providing screening that consists of blood sugar, cholesterol, weight, BMI, that sort of thing.
In addition to multiple free screening options, students were also given the opportunity to be taught how to use Narcan, continuing to put emphasis on the One Pill Can Kill initiative that UA Little Rock joined back in early September, as they continue to educate students on what to do if they come across someone dealing with an overdose.
Normally try to wake someone up. If they're not responding, take your fist like this, knuckles out, hit them on the sternum, and rub as hard as you can.
While many students were in attendance, for those who may have reservations or second thoughts, Smith had this to say.
So I would say that just to come and try it out, these events are usually positive energy, and then you leave learning a lot about a lot of different, like I said, resources. I hate to keep using that word, but resources that are out there that you might not necessarily need to use, but maybe your roommate or your friend or your teammate or something like that, and just learn more about health in general and how you can protect yourself. We have 2 tables specifically that from Narcan that are giving out free Narcan, and then talking about how to administer Narcan. So yeah, there's a lot. There's counseling services on campus. So we have a lot of on-campus departments as well as off-campus organizations.
I'm Jeremy Johnson, Trojan Truth. Last Wednesday, Delta Chi put on their Dare Delta event, drawing students around the campus to participate in the cancer research fundraiser. Students were able to dare the fraternity members to do things like being pied by students or each other. We had the opportunity to get a couple of the dares on camera for our viewers.
This is Dare Delta with Delta Chi. We are currently raising money for Jimmy V Foundation for cancer research.
How does that feel?
Pretty good. It's for a good cause.
April 4th, 1968, Americans witnessed one of the most heartbreaking assassinations in American history. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was 39 years old. In Little Rock, Arkansas, the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Commission did a remembrance of him on the historic 9th Street by the Mosaic Museum. The Trojan Truth's Timothy Wainwright was there to cover the event.
And so we reflect on the powerful words of Dr. King. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only hate can do that.
Trojan Truth is here in Little Arkansas for the remembrance of Martin Luther King with a parade and a visual.
Unity over division. And if you choose to rise, even when it's hard.
How important that is for each one of you to have a dream, because steps by step, goal by goal, doing the next right thing, being the light in the darkness.
Awards was given out to students as well as community leaders for their excellence.
Thank you so much, Mr. Woodley. We honor all.
They conclude the ceremony by selections from the bands. From the Trojan Truth, I'm Timothy Wainwright.
A hometown talent with global impact is returning to Arkansas. Choreographer Fatima Robinson, known for shaping some of the most iconic moments in music and dance, is sitting down for a special fireside chat. From working with some of the biggest names in the industry to even teaching at the White House, Robinson's career has taken her all over the world. Now she's back here in her home state to share her story and inspire the next generation. Attending the CLC Dream Conference, Emma Bertram attended this truly inspiring moment featuring an icon.
At the University of Arkansas at Little Rock, students had the opportunity to hear from one of the most influential choreographers in the entertainment industry. Arkansas native Fatima Robinson returned home as the keynote speaker for the Chancellor's Leadership Corps' Dream Conference. Born August 29, 1971, Robinson has become a prolific dancer, music video director, and choreographer, widely recognized for shaping the style of modern hip-hop dance.
We definitely came from a musical home. My dad played the guitar. My mom was a major ed at Tennessee State. They both met there. And so I was always dancing. I have 2 younger sisters. I was always making up dance routines whenever my mom had guests over and things. So that was the TikTok back in the day.
Known for blending street dance with mainstream appeal, her work has helped define what audiences see on stage and screen today.
So Cole calls me, and he described the video, described everybody in the video, and was super excited about it. I'm like, yeah, no, it sounds great. And before we get off the phone, I'm like, but who's the artist? He goes, Michael Jackson. Woo!
She first rose to prominence choreographing the iconic Remember the Time music video for Michael Jackson. From there, her influence expanded across the industry, working with artists like Aaliyah, Rihanna, and Mary J. Blige. Robinson's choreography also extends beyond music videos into film and television. Her work appears in productions like Dreamgirls, Coming to America, and the 2023 adaptation of The Color Purple. She also served as performance producer and choreographer for the Super Bowl 56 halftime show, which earned an Emmy Award for Outstanding Variety Special.
And I remember at one point I went to the bathroom and I had a little breakdown, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I cried because, it was a lot. But I had that cry and I let it out, and I went back outside and I said 5, 6, 7, 8.
Her impact has been recognized across the entertainment industry, with multiple MTV Video Music Award nominations for choreography, a Lucille Lortel Award nomination for Radiant Baby, and the prestigious Dance Magazine Award. Held at the Donaghy Student Center, the event brought together students from across campus for a conversation blending storytelling with real-world career insight.
Just works super hard, and being in that energy and being around people that elevate you in your craft because they work super hard is amazing. So surround yourself with people who work hard.
The CLC Dream Conference continues to bring influential voices to campus, giving students at UALR the opportunity to learn from industry leaders shaping the world beyond Arkansas.
The Little Rock Zoo is inviting visitors to see the world from a bug's perspective with its newest exhibit. Bugtopia, Wonder Magnified, features larger-than-life insects, including giant animatronic bugs and interactive displays designed to show how important these tiny creatures are to our ecosystem. Guests can walk among oversized sculptures like a towering praying mantis and a massive butterfly, all while learning about the role insects play in everyday life. The exhibit is included with regular zoo admission and will be open through September. For everyone here at the Trojan Truth, I'm Jeremy Johnson. Thanks for watching.